Gators headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Lacey. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. LSU quick to the line. When these two first met in 1937 in Baton Rouge, LSU shut out the Gators. Florida makes the grab in their space. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Tigers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line.
They're going to try to get this guy the football as many ways as they can. You're going to see it, obviously, in the running game, but here doing a nice job in the pass game, too. Leaking him out of the backfield, working the right side of the field. That's a nice game by the offense.
So now it's 2nd and long.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Dropping back, it's Rayner. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Shoots it to the left. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill. And I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going. And as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. The Gators decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They'll field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. The Tigers sending out their offense, ready to get this drive started. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I'll tell you what, it's so nice to speed that clock up with the quarterback. Hit him early, hit him often. Those shots start to add up. That thing comes out all over the place.
On the snap, it's Fisher. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. LSU right back to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Lacey. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. And he is stopped short. The defense gets it done on 4th down.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Oh, he's got a chance. Here's a little room there. The 50, the 40, inside the 30, past the 10, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Coming out with it, it's Moore. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Running inside, it's Lacey. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. LSU quick to the line. Off play action. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase.
Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Bringing it back. The 10. Touchdown, Gators! The defense putting points on the board.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
A spectacular one-hand grab. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10.
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and accuracy, man, and some of it's not coachable. And I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow, two former Tiger quarterbacks that were the first overall pick in the NFL draft. They had some of that, too. They just had a feel for the position that you simply couldn't coach at the college level. This guy, man, he's got some serious tools, and he really helps make this offense dangerous.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
To throw, it's Rayner. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Yeah, that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And he made the extra point without problem. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up. Rides to the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires one deep over the middle. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Back to throw, it's Rayner. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. He found his man and sipped it in there, and they've got a 1st down in the red zone at the 11. Wants to throw on first down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, trying to escape and get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Here's the pressure. He gets away. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing, but things just got sideways, and the ball came free.
I just like the effort on defense, okay? They couldn't get to the quarterback initially in the pocket. He starts scrambling, and they don't quit. You saw all of the effort of every...
Continues to fight for yards. Makes the catch, and he's free. Touchdown, LSU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's out of bounds at the 31 after a nice return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jackson. The Gators sending the offense back to work. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to...
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, LSU! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Gators come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. To the house. Touchdown, Florida.
And I love the way they just came out in the second half. The passing game, it was a little touch and go in the first half, right? What did they do well? They ran the football. They come out in the second half, Palmer, more of the same. They didn't abandon it. They break the long run, and they cut into this lead.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? For them right now, the key is scoring points. Can't keep turning it over. They were turning it over, throwing the football, so let's run it. And after gashing him like that, if I was this offensive coordinator, I would just keep giving this guy the football, regardless of what the defense does, and see if he can break another long one.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Wants to throw. It's Rayner. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Moore. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. LSU right back to the line. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another one.
To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what my one hand.
I tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Back to pass, it's Rayner. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Back to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field with the windows closed so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking to throw on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. Upstairs to make the catch. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The run inside. It's Jackson. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside give. Strong, firm tackle. On third and short, the power run here. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Gators in the hurry-up. They've been running it, but now the pass. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
It doesn't get any better from your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on across the middle on first down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Fires left. The short hands, it's Harbor. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy in the end.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Trying to get themselves back in the football game.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Play number 10 on this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Rayner. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. Right on the money, and he makes the grab of the end zone.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the 4th quarter, they're going to need it.
The Gators want to pick up the tempo. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at 2nd. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They go to the ground, finding some room. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And the defense drags him down. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Trying to do it on the ground. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. To the air, it's Rayner. Unloads it left. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Throws to the wideout. The short hands, it's Moore. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one, and this offense within striking distance. Looking to throw on first down. Going long. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
One more play to pad the stats. Back to pass on second down. Fires toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right, and I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the